Alright, now we're going to do the driver's side control arm. The ball joint in here is extremely bad. You can see when I shake the steering knuckle in, that thing has a ton of play. That thing's making all kinds of racket for the customer when he's driving down the road, and it's going to make the wheel, and that's going to give it a good 2 degrees of camber play. So it's just going to throw the alignment completely out of whack. So we're going to start. I'm going to go ahead and remove the bolt which pinches the ball joint onto the steering knuckle. And we got the nut out, or the bolt out of the steering knuckle here. A few good whacks of the hammer will loosen up the union here where the ball joint meets the steering knuckle. The control arm has large nuts on the back here. For right this second, I'm just going to break them loose. I'm not going to take them all the way out. And one on the front as well. Okay, now we just have to take the nuts off the control arm bolts here. Start with the back one. Now these control arms on the Fords have these large shims that are pre-installed, which should keep the alignment and tolerance when you put the new control arm in. So you want to take these off. Of course, that one's seized on there. You want to take these off and you want them to go back on the exact same way they came off. So just pay attention to how they come off and set them somewhere where you'll be able to get them back just like that. There it goes. Alright, that back shim, you can see it's spaced. They've actually got different colors on them from the factory, but it's spaced just like so. So just to keep reference, I'm going to set it down in that same exact position, and I'm going to set all the spacers in order as they came off the vehicle. Alright, we got our old control arm out. Just had to fight with the bolts a little bit. We got those out, and it just slides out. You can see now how much play this ball joint really had. Definitely time for a replacement. So we got our new one from autopartsdirectu.com. This one comes with a heavy-duty ball joint already installed. Brand new bushings already installed. The ball joint has a grease zerk so that it's greasable in the future to prevent the new one from failing. All we have to do now is line her back up in place. Just get her started. Then get the bolts in there. Remember, they go in exactly the same way they came out. On this particular vehicle, it's a little tight in there. There's some fuel lines and brake lines that you have to be careful of while you're working. Okay, we got that started. You're going to want to put your shim exactly like it came off back on there. Just like so. Get your nut started. And we'll do the same on the back side. Alright, now we're just getting our back bolt lined up here. Getting her in there. Put the shim on the back as well. Now you may have to slide the control arm in or out until the shim falls in place to where it's supposed to be. see it's there. Now we'll just tighten down these nuts. All right, we've got the nuts run down. They're not tight yet, so the control arm can still swivel. Go ahead and get the lower or the upper ball joint lined up with your steering knuckle. Get it pushed down. The control arm comes with a new nut and bolt for the steering knuckle, just like the other side. Go ahead and install that. We'll tighten that down. All right, we got our steering knuckle bolt tight. All we got to do is tighten down these control arm nuts. Okay, install our greaser. And we are done except for getting the alignment. Alright, and that is how you replace the control arms and upper ball joints on a Ford Explorer. Just keep autopartsdirecttoyou.com in mind next time you need some auto parts. They will always get you the best price and get you some good quality parts.